Alright, hello world, welcome back to the channel. Today we are finally back. We are finally live again for another chill stream. Hello LJ Hondo, welcome back to the channel. So we are back with another chill stream for Arqutopia in TheoTown. And today we're just going to continue the previous episode, which is tripling the population. Today is part 2 of that, and our goal for today is to reach around 15,000 citizens in our city. Today I will try to be as fast as possible, as fast-paced as possible. Hello, welcome, hi! Okay, so today I will be as fast-paced as oh, it's alright. It's actually the first time that I saw that. Is that an emoji, I think? Alright, so anyways, I will be as fast-paced as I can for today's episode, because in the previous episode we were supposed to reach our goal, but we ended up not reaching our goal even after playing for over 4 hours. We even encountered a stream crash, so hopefully on this live stream we won't have a stream crash. Okay, so before I build anything else, I just want to fix this area, because I just realized that I should not have any buildings on this road because this is going to be connected to the highway. So I'm just gonna pause the game for a moment, and these people will have to go. And just gonna do a couple of adjustments on this area. How are you guys today? How are you feeling now? We've got a poll on the live stream, on the chill stream, so that we can know how's everyone doing. Hopefully you're all doing amazing, chill, good, and if you're not feeling any good, hopefully you can still have a great time in the future soon. And I am hoping that you can have a great time in the future. Okay, so kinda reminded me of the YouTuber Low. I've never heard of that YouTuber, but I'll try to look for that YouTuber later. Alright, so anyways, I just wanted to fix this avenue over here. So not only am I going to fix it, but I'm also going to be decorating it. So the thing with this avenue is that I don't want any buildings sticking to the avenue because, as you can see, there is an interchange over here, and it is part of the intercity highway, and I don't really want a lot of buildings. I don't really want any buildings on this avenue because they're going to produce a lot of traffic. So instead, I will be building some sort of buffer zone between the roads and the buildings. Oh, he's a Minecraft YouTuber. That's nice. I used to make Minecraft content before and Minecraft live streams, but I discontinued live streaming Minecraft because not a lot of people were really watching my Minecraft content. So yeah. So I'm just going to make a few adjustments before we start building bigger. So we are gonna lose some trees. It's bad that we're gonna lose some trees, but again, I will try to still fix this area to be as environmentally friendly as possible, because I just love to have a lot of trees in the city. So I'm also just gonna do the same thing here. I'm gonna put a pavement, and I think I can build some sort of pavement over here. Maybe not. Okay, maybe like that. So I'm just gonna remove this road decoration over here before I add anything else. So I will add these later on so that we can have the trees, because again, I just really love to see a lot of trees in the city. So what else? Okay, over here as well. Still don't know what to do with this area. I plan on having this area a transportation hub, because we have the bus depot over here and we have the taxi depot over here. Hold on. Okay. I just had a quick technical difficulty. So I'm just going to be finishing these up. So let's see. I think I should bring back the yellow box over here as well as over here. So I think we're done with that. I think we can now gonna ask my sister if she wants to join the stream. Well, thank you for sharing the channel. It's alright if she doesn't join the stream. I still appreciate every single viewer. But if you would love to share the stream, I would really appreciate it, and I am very grateful for that. I'm really grateful that there's people sharing the channel and the live stream. Okay, so I'm just double checking if there are any fixes that I need to do. So I do have to fix this area because it's undecorated, and especially this area because this was supposed to be a some sort of landmark area, some sort of I let me know, guys, what you think. What can we build on this area? So just to give a little bit of a context, we have the big elementary school over here, we have the high school, and we have the city hall over here. So we have this little space behind the city hall, and let me guys know what can we build over there. And also let me guys know if my audio is fine. I'm still experimenting with the stream's audio. So you like cats? I also like cats, but I am more of a dog person. But I just really love, you know, pets and cats and dogs. My voice is cracking again. Okay, so on this area I do have a plan, but on this part, let me guys know what you think can we build on this area. So again, it's going to be behind the city hall, so let me guys know what you think about what we can build over there. So anyways, on this area I'm just gonna put some trees, some fences. Okay. I think this hedge would be nice because we've already put down some of the trees over here. Then on the middle we'll also have some more trees. Hello and welcome to all of the viewers. Hello world. I think I haven't said. Not sure if my grammar is correct, but I'm not sure if I have said hello world. So anyways, hello world. That's usually my intro. So let's see. Okay, autosave before continuing. So I'm thinking of what can I put over here in the middle. I think I could just go with the linden trees because these are actually one of my favorites. I'm gonna go with the linden trees, and then I will add some sort of edge between them, like that. If you guys can share the stream, if you guys can like the stream, if you guys can share and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. I am very much grateful for every single view, every single like, every single share and subscriber, because it really, yeah, we all go through voice cracks. My voice really cracks a lot when I'm nervous. I still do get nervous live streaming, even though I've revealed my voice about 2 weeks ago. If I remember correctly, that was already 2 weeks ago. So yeah, my voice is also a bit shaky because I'm trying to make sure that I'm as entertaining as possible, and I'm not saying any random words and any fillers at all. Alright, so let's take a look at our demands. So we do have a lot of demands for residential, which is a good thing because again we have a goal for the population. Although I am still waiting for this area to grow. We have the services plopped, as well as I think I have a park over here. Oh no, it's a tennis court. Okay, so I'm gonna focus on this area first because I plan on having this area some sort of rich area. And I am going to extend this artificial beach. If you guys don't know the inspiration of this, it's going to be some sort of mixture or blend of Abu Dhabi and Brazil. So for those who doesn't know, in Abu Dhabi in the UAE, which is the same country where you can find Dubai, they have this artificial beach, I believe, that looks something like this, but I plan on having it from here up to maybe over here. And then the Brazil part of the blend is I want this area to be high-rise and then this area some sort of mid-rise, because I think that's common for some coastal Brazilian cities. And I think it's also something like Miami, Florida, like Vice City and GTA. So I am going to decorate this to fill some of the area that we have to work with here. So let us see. I'm gonna put some pavements over here. Wait, why do I have... Okay, I did not mean to put diagonal roads there. Not the diagonal roads. The one-way roads. But I do want the diagonal roads. I think that's alright. Oh wait, that's the country road. No, that's the one-way road. Trying to locate, okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, so what can we add over here? I think we can add some pavements again, you know, making it accessible for pedestrians. So, as much as I don't want to put so much concrete over here, I think concrete is the only terrain paint, I would say, that fits with the pavement, so I'm just gonna stick with that. But again, we do have these 3 fences that I can use instead to sort of, you know, cover up the concrete. So I'm gonna put the hedges over here again. My cat just cut my face because I put my face close to him. I hope you're okay. A lot of people get scratched by their cats, so I really hope that you're fine and you're okay. I keep on seeing a lot of these posts back then about, you know, the cat scratch being the art and then the cat is the artist. I also know a lot of people that are cat persons. You know, it's very common. So, what can I do over here? I want to build... Oh, it stings a little? Maybe you have some sort of medicine that you can put over to sort of speed up the healing process. Because stinging is a bit annoying and it could be painful, so I hope you can find a solution to that. can't decide which tree I should put over here. But I think I'm just gonna go with this one. Like, I'm not gonna... Okay, we now have the trees put into place. Just need a few more parks. But since we have the beach as a park, I'm just gonna do that on this area. I'm just gonna check how I want this to be. I think I can have it like that. So yeah, we now have a beach over here. Although that did destroy the rocky sand, so I'm just gonna delete that and bring back the rocky sand. Because I like the grid, not the grid, the gradient that we had. So yeah. I'm still gonna decorate this later, but for now that's what we're gonna have. Oh wait, we do actually have a park over here, but I think the beach is a nice add-on. Alright, so yeah, I kinda don't like the thin area of residential buildings over there, so I'm just gonna replace them with trees. So I think this time I'm gonna go with the regular trees, because they also look kind of nice. And I'm gonna put the... I'm a farm kid, I'll be fine. So, do you like live in a farm, or like are you in the countryside, or do you just spend some time on the farm? I like living, I like the countryside. It's very peaceful, you know. But you know, being in an urban area, it's, you know, it's much more accessible to most of the services. Okay, since we do have the park over here, I think that's enough coverage for this area, except for here, over here, but those are commercials. I think they're fine. I think they're gonna be fine. So as usual, I'm just gonna put down some more trees. By the way, let me guys know if you guys are fine with my voice. I'm trying to not be as loud as possible because my mic is not a good mic, and sometimes it gets very distorted when I speak loudly, and I'm more comfortable with this voice. But let me guys know what you think, if you guys want me to be more energetic or if you guys are fine with this. Hello and welcome to the hello to all of the viewers, and welcome back to the channel. You guys can, if you guys want to chat, you guys can subscribe. And if you're coming back to the channel, welcome back. Hopefully you can chat and interact and join everyone else in the chat. So I'm gonna leave this space open. I'm gonna focus on that later. Right now our focus is to reach at least 13 to 15,000 people in this episode. So I'm just gonna fill this in before. I would say we have a farm because we have a lot of land and 30 animals. Also, I'm fine with you being chill. Thank you. Also, are those like farm animals? I think that farm sounds nice. Is there like a farmer in your family, or do you guys just own the land and the animals? Okay, I just realized that this is gonna be some sort of bottleneck or choke point because we have this interchange over here connected to the intercity highway, and then suddenly you have this industrial area over here. So I think I'm gonna do the same thing that I did with the areas earlier. I'm gonna put a buffer zone, not really a buffer, but simply just a buffer between the highway and the zones. Although some people will have to rebuild. I'm just checking that this is gonna be balanced, and I think this is gonna be balanced. Okay, so I'm just gonna fix this up. By the way, after everything else, I am going to finally start on working on the goal, which is again the 13 to 15,000 people, because we were supposed to hit that goal on the previous episode, but I'm kind of a slow player. I mean, I just really prefer playing slowly, you know, to build up the city. But I will try to be as fast-paced as I can for this episode. So I'm just gonna fix this area. We own the 30 animals, and the animals are farm animals. Also, our land has a bunch of sheep that aren't ours. So are they like wild sheep, or are they owned by someone else? Do you spend like all of your time there on the farm, or just like on some occasions? I'm gonna have to use the diagonal roads in this. I don't want the... I'm thinking of how I'm gonna do this. Because we have a bit of a weird layout over here. Okay, so let me try to work on something. Hold on, I'm just gonna take a quick drink break. I'm actually drinking some milk tea over here. Oh, so they're owned by someone else. We live on the farm, but sometimes we travel around. Have you traveled the world? I'd love to travel the world. It's one of my biggest dreams, to tour the world. That would be very nice. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a weird industrial park, but I'm gonna try to find a way that I can work with it. I should start on oh. How's the stream on you guys on your side? I think the stream just lagged. Let me guys know if how's the stream, because apparently it just lagged. Alright, anyways, as I was saying, oh no, just around where we live. It's still nice, you know, you still get to travel around. Alright, so as I was saying, I think I need to start on looking for inspirations for industrial areas and parks, because what I'm building, like these are not ideal for industrial areas. Like being this packed, that's not ideal. And also, wait. Okay, I'm gonna do the buffer thing again with this area. Hopefully it won't be difficult. Okay, so I'm gonna move this. Don't mind having buffers on the farmlands, because they do produce a lot of traffic, but you know, I think they're fine. Oh, we're gonna destroy quite a lot of buildings. But they're just gonna rebuild again later. I just don't like... It's unrealistic having the buildings stick to the highway. Because in real life, that's gonna cause a lot of traffic. So... I'm gonna do this thing again with the pavement, and then... Let me guys know if the stream is fine on your side, because I think it lagged earlier, and some parts got removed because of the lag, or got lost. By the way, hello to all of the viewers. Thank you for joining and watching. Hopefully you guys can enjoy and have a great time. I still haven't checked the poll on the stream. Let me check the poll. Okay, while I'm waiting for the poll to load, okay, it looks like many of you are chill today. That's nice. I believe 4 of you are chill today and 1 of you is doing amazing. That's nice to hear from you guys. Hopefully you guys can have a great time even after the live stream. Okay, so I'm just gonna fix this area. I should really start working on the goal for today's video. But this won't take long. I'm gonna work on the... Okay, the stream is fine for you. That's good to hear. It's just that I get worried that you guys might miss something. And also, yeah, yesterday there was a stream crash, so the stream had to stop for like almost 10 minutes. And it was quite scary. Okay, so I think... Yeah, I'll just wait for these guys to build. I'm gonna decorate this later. It does look ugly and repetitive, but I'm gonna work with those right now. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait for everything to balance off. We did lose a lot of people from that. I'm just gonna destroy these 3. And let's see. Okay, so we're sitting at 1,000 full. Again, we did lose some people from the changes, but they're gonna come back. They're gonna come back later. Alright, so I am quite satisfied with how the city is looking. So right now I am going to see how I'm going to work with this area, because I plan on having this area as some sort of industrial park. So let's see how that goes. Gonna put get some more buffers on this. The city does look quite a bit random, because I'm just building whatever I have in mind. So I should really start on taking some inspirations from real life. Okay, so I don't remember what the wealthy industrial buildings require, but we do have the wealthy industrial buildings over here. Although I'm not sure if I think they need parks. Yeah, they need parks. And what else do they need? I think they just need parks. Because yeah, the park here only reaches up until here, so we're not getting any wealthy industrial over here. So since I plan on having this area some sort of wealthy industrial area, where is everybody? Like the citizens or the viewers? Well, I think the citizens are quite everywhere. See, they're walking around. I don't like this bit over here, so I'm gonna move that. The viewers. Well, we're gonna wait for the viewers to come, because most of my viewers are new viewers. So usually they're just checking out. But to all of my subscribers out there, hello. Alright, so let us build this area. Okay. Where is that? Small park. Okay, I'm not gonna build too much parks because they get expensive later on when you keep building them. Just gonna do this over here. Then I like to add this small part, the one that looks like a statue, because it looks like it's some sort of industrial worker. And then just for a little bit of I think we're fine with this. Wait, I'm just gonna double check. Okay, I just realized I should have not done that. I'm gonna keep it like that. Then I'm just gonna build Arrrgus trees probably. And then, as usual, I'm gonna have the hedges. I want to make content, but I'm too young. Yeah, the internet's been very strict. At the same time, it's dangerous for young people to create content. But hopefully in the future you can create content, the content that you want, and hopefully you can also build your own community on the internet, you know, with your viewers. That's the fun thing with being a content creator. You can create your own community, and that's actually one of my goals for this channel, to create my own community, and you know, for you guys to have a great time with the channel and with other people in the channel, but of course to be safe within the channel. Okay, so I think that I think we can work with this sort of layout. Just gonna check the coverage. We have fire stations. Fire stations are important for industrial areas, because industrial areas tend to have a lot of fires. So I think fire department coverage is alright, it's in good terms. So I think I can now start putting down the industrial over here. Oh, clicked too fast. Okay, so I'm gonna think of what I can do with this rest of the land. But for now, let's wait for some of the industrial to move in. The reason I can't make content... Oh, you're from Australia! Yeah, they implemented a ban on social media for teenagers. I think aged 16 and below. Yeah, I've seen that on the news, and yeah, a lot of video games were also affected. Like Roblox got affected with that update. Oh wait, we need water. Is there music playing? I have the game's volume like low on my headphones right now. Okay, so we're having a bit of a water crisis, and I think I need to look for a place where I can build the water facilities. And I think on this island could be great. So I'm gonna build a water facility over here. So I'm just gonna sort of plan out again. This isn't going to be final. So I'm gonna put a filter plant over there, and then my voice is cracking. A small water pump over here on this piece of land. Where is the land? Hello to all of the viewers watching right now. Thanks for joining and watching. Hopefully you guys can have a great time with the stream and everybody else on the stream. is the dirt road? Okay, we're getting the warning where there are no buildings with water. So is it because they don't have water pipes? Yeah, they don't have water pipes. That's why rather. Okay, so I am going to build the roads for this area over here. Okay, like that. And like that. That looks alright. Yeah, I think the other one's better. I'm really into the small details with the city. So it's really important that I get the details that I want correctly. And as usual, I like the diagonal roads. Then I'm just gonna put a little bit of land over here. And I'm gonna wait for these to be built that they can function. Okay, we now have this sort of water facility area over here. I'm just gonna connect that to the rest of the city. And we can now get rid of these water towers. Although I'm gonna keep this one because this one was the first water tower. So I think that would be some sort of monument. How's the water? 61.4%. Alright, that's fine. Okay, so time to work for the goal. This area is still not being built. I wonder why. Okay, first of all, there's no pollution here, there's no noise here. We've got the healthcare provided, we've got police coverage, we've got the fire departments, we've got parks, we've got the sports. Oh wait, the sports coverage is not good. Yeah, the sports coverage is not good, so... Okay. I'm gonna remove that. Then I'm gonna add the second tennis court. And I'm just gonna double check what park can I build over here. Okay, so we just need a few small parks. So I'm gonna build a water fountain over here. Oh, I accidentally built one over here. I'm gonna remove the... Okay, I'm not gonna remove the fences. And we're gonna wait for these to be built. Okay, we're back at 9,000. Never mind. But we did go back to the 9,000 people earlier. So, do I have the dense areas over here? Okay, I do have the dense areas for zones over here. But I think they're not just have to wait for them to build. Okay, so I'm gonna extend this road over here. Okay, I feel like an avenue would be nice over there. Actually, an avenue would be nice over here as well. But we've already developed this area, so I'll look for ways on how I can build an avenue over there. But on this area, we can build some sort of avenue. So I'm just gonna remove that. I'm gonna do it like that. Hello to all of the viewers watching right now. Thank you for joining and for watching. Hopefully you guys can enjoy and have a great time. If you're new to the channel, you can subscribe to chat. If you're coming back to the channel, welcome back, and hopefully you can chat and join us here on the stream. I'm gonna do it like that. I plan on having this area as commercial because it's right next to the highway, and I don't want the residents to be close to the highway. Also, I saw the taxi and I realized I haven't fixed the bus system, the bus routes. I don't have a bus route over here, so I'm gonna add a bus route over here. I think that bus route is fine. Where is the bus depot? Over here. Inductria. We're gonna rename this to New Indux. And then I'm gonna add a route over there, or more of extend the route over there. I'm gonna remove the last route. Make the route go like that. We really have this tall building over here. How many people? 447 people over there. The water pipes are not reaching those areas. Okay, so how can I build up this area? Also, I feel like a stadium would be nice. So I'll look for a stadium in the plugin store soon. Also, this area is finally building up. Hello to all of the viewers. Wow. It says here that there's 5 of you watching right now. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining, and hopefully you guys can have a great time here on the live stream. Okay, so back to the commercial area over here. Build it like this time. I still haven't checked on how many views the live stream has, so I'll check that later. Or maybe I can check it now. The previous live stream had more than 160 views, so thank you guys so much for that. It was honestly surprising because that's now my most viewed TheoTown chill stream or live stream. So I'm gonna check how many views this live stream has now. So I'm currently thinking if I should... I'm gonna go with the dance commercial for this. Oops, I hit my mic. So, just gonna double check the coverage of the services on here. So, I think it's just going to be the parks that's the problem. That will be the problem. So I'm gonna build a small park. I'm gonna check how many views the live stream has. We're already at 28 views. 28 views. Thank you guys so much. And 2 likes. Thank you for all of that. I really appreciate every single one of you guys. Where are the parks? Yeah, I think a fountain would be nice. Big 2 fountains. And then I'm just gonna fill the rest with trees because parks actually get expensive the more you build them. I don't like that. So I'm gonna add a small park on the other end of this avenue over here. Then the rest are going to be trees. So I think fir trees, no, not fir trees, these trees would be nice over here. And as usual, I'm gonna add my favorite hedges. Sorry for the voice cracks. And then I am going to build this commercial over here. And where is the water? Okay, yeah, they're not gonna get full coverage from that. So I think doing it like that would be nice. And while they're building up, I'm gonna fast forward. Because of the high demands, they're already filling in the rest of the zones. Okay, so as I've mentioned earlier, I want to have this as an avenue, but since we've already built this area, I'm gonna see how I'm gonna be able to change this to an avenue. So let us see. Okay, this one does have to move 1 grid. to the left so that it can fit. Oh, I just noticed someone else voted on the poll. And it looks like they're also doing chill today, or now. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna go with diagonal one-way roads as here, just like what I did on this intersection. Okay, I think that's actually the only thing that I needed for this. So I do have to extend that. I do have to get a better view of it. Oh wait, this is... Okay. And then I am going to build it out like that. How wide this is gonna be? 8? This is gonna be 8 as well, so I think I don't need to move this. I think that's gonna be fine. So, hello, well, I think you're new to the channel. Hello, welcome to the channel and thanks for joining. Welcome. I hope you can enjoy and have a great time on the live stream. How are you doing now? How are you feeling now? How are you doing today? Okay. Probably gonna download a road decoration pack plugin after this because I really do want to decorate the roads. So let me just wait on these to build. Then I'm gonna expand the area over here. So how long were these? 9? Okay. I don't know why this looked like this. Okay, but anyways, I'm just gonna continue this, expand it up until over there. Okay, I'm just gonna prepare the terrain. So this is gonna be expensive. Okay. This 8, and then this. I don't really know. I don't really remember why I chose this grid size. Oh, it was based on this. Okay. I just remembered I based it off here. So I think it was based off, yeah, this end of the interchange over there. So, not sure if I should continue that. You have an 8x8 grid. So I think an 8x12 would be nice. I'm gonna extend it over here. And then, as usual, I'm gonna expand or extend these roads over here, and then do have to extend this just by 1. And I can do this again to expand it. Okay. And then the yellow boxes as usual. Although I do need to look for how I can change these later, because I don't want it to be all like grid based. It's gonna look repetitive. And also I think the services won't reach this area. Yep. Although the town hall won't either reach that. I think it reaches it. Okay, so we do need a hospital, I believe. Okay, we need an administrative building, educational buildings, and I believe sports buildings as well. But for that, I'm just gonna continue this. What we've started with. So it's this grade. If you guys are curious on how I did this gradient, so it's sandstone tiles first, and then sandstone, and then rocky sand, and then the regular sand. It depends on how far you want to build the beach. You can do just 2, 3, or 4. You can also do 5. 6 could be a bit long. Oh, someone's not doing quite good. Hopefully you can still have a great time ahead. We extended the beach over there. Then okay, I feel like I should not do this like this. Yeah, I want to make this into an avenue as well. Just like that. And then all of these yellow boxes over here. It does look repetitive again, but I'm trying to do something with this intersection. Hello to all of the viewers. Thank you guys so much for joining. I really appreciate every single one of you. We have a subscriber goal of 700 and a like goal of 10 for this live stream. Oh, we've unlocked a new city rank. We are now officially a big metropolis, and we now have access to the metro. So I will have to dedicate an episode for city's transportation system. Welcome back, LJ Honto. Welcome back. So I'm just expanding this area over here. We've got 8 people on the call right now, and it looks like most of you are chill today, but there is one that I think is not doing good today. Hopefully you can have a great time in the future soon. Okay, I'm just looking for how I'm gonna connect this. Okay, so we now have all of these roads over here. We've got a road system in the making. So I'm just gonna repeat this over here. And we have quite a lot of space to work with now. Look at the city, you guys. Now looking pretty nice, pretty big. And with a big city comes big demands, so we better start working on those. So we need a city hall at this part because it's always important to have a management building in any area of your city. I don't know why there's likes, no viewers on this stream, and then a brainrot stream gets 2k views. I think most of those brainrot viewers have younger audiences, and yeah, I still don't have quite a lot of viewers, so I won't really get a lot of new viewers, you know. I'm still, you know, I'm still some sort of, I would say, underdog in the algorithm, and it is hard to compete, you know, with the algorithm. I've been on YouTube for over 4 years already, and I'm still not yet, you know, in the 1,000 subscribers. But again, I still really appreciate every single one that's been supporting and, you know, giving love to the channel. I'm getting lost right now. Okay, so City Hall. I could just build the City Hall around. You hate brain rot. I also hate brain rot. It's very overrated now. I mean, it's been overrated, you know. People really felt brain rot since it became popular, and now it's just all over the place. think I don't like the pavement. I'm just gonna do the same thing that I did before, surround it with cobblestone. Although, where is the land? Oh wait, I see it. Okay, we've now got the city hall over there. Now we just need... Okay, so I'm gonna separate this into two. So I'm gonna separate it over here. I'm gonna make a little bit of a roundabout over here. I made a little bit of a roundabout over there, and I'm gonna put some sort of park in the middle. I think I'm just gonna go with this one again. I like that park. Where are the yellow boxes? Yeah, I sometimes play Roblox with my friend, and we play theirs. And when we play, there's always games like Don't Wake Up, 𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 and I don't know why those are games. I discovered that some of those games are actually like created by AI, so they get spammed a lot. So yeah, it does get really annoying because yeah, knowing that it's brain rot and then at the same time it's also like created by AI, just, you know, it's already in the word, it's brain rot. That's just really not good for your brain. I actually used to have TikTok back then. I used TikTok a lot of times back then, but yeah, I just this year on April I realized that I should not be spending time on TikTok, so I left TikTok and started focusing on YouTube. Because I used to spend like 4 hours in that app, and I just realized that I could have been using like those 4 hours for live streaming or playing a game, you know. Also, why am I lagging? Have you guys used TikTok? Although I've mentioned that I don't use TikTok and now I use YouTube. I'm not a YouTube Shorts kid or whatever you call that, because I don't like short form content. I only use short form content when I have to do promotional videos for the channel. But I don't want to, to milk short form content because it ruins your attention span and it's very unhealthy. I think that's also one of the reasons why governments are banning them for younger people, because it really degrades their brain, their minds for like a very young age, and I don't like that. Oh, we've now got 9 people voting on the poll, and I think we got our first person who's doing just good today. Did we guys reach 10 people voting on the poll today? I would love to see that. Okay, so I am kind of overwhelmed right now and overstimulated, so... Hi, welcome back, investor. Can I call you investor? So, you know, it's quick to call you. But yeah, welcome back to the channel. I'm live streaming once again. And hello to everyone watching and joining. Thank you guys for joining. Alright, cool. So, the city has grown a lot in this episode. So I think I'm gonna give you a little bit of a tour on what we have. So we now have this small little industrial park, and I fixed some small parts of the game, and yeah, I'm now expanding on this side, and I'm also expanding the artificial beach. And right now the game is in slow speed because I'm planning out. At the same time, I need money, so I need an educational thing over here. So I'm gonna build an elementary school over here. I think something like this, something similar to that. And then a high school over here. Although, yeah, I think it's gonna become repetitive. Yeah, it looks repetitive. I kinda don't like that. It looks too bland. And like we have a school complex over here, and then we have another school complex over there. Yeah, we've got another viewer, and it looks like, I'm not sure if I'm seeing this correctly, we have 7 viewers right now. Hello to everyone, to every single one of you. We actually have 48 views on the stream right now in this episode. So, can we guys reach 50 views? Maybe even 100? By the way, on the previous episode, on the previous live stream, we reached over 160 views, so thank you guys so much for that. Again, I really appreciate every single one that joins and views the live stream. And if you guys can share, give a like, and share the live stream and subscribe to the channel, that would really mean a lot, not just to the channel but to the community that we're building. So we do need a hospital. And okay, you know what? I'm not gonna build the schools over here. That was probably expensive. But the thing is, I just don't like how we have these 2 schools over here, and then we're gonna have another school over there. So, and also I kind of don't like that we keep on building these 2 buildings. So I'm gonna look for an alternative plugin for the future soon. I think this big elementary school would be very nice. What's my favorite food? I really love pizza. I really love milk tea, or if you call it bubble tea or boba tea. And I also like burgers and chicken. I also like a lot of sweet foods, you know, ice cream and cakes. Donuts. I really love donuts. Yeah, I also love, you know, pastry. I would consider myself as a food guy. Because I'm not really, you know, sensitive with food. I just really love food. So yeah, I have a lot of favorite foods. But yeah, those are my favorites. I really love pizza. I really love tea. And, or if you call it bubble tea. And I also love, you know, burgers, as I've mentioned. So, okay, I'm getting a bit confused with what I'm doing right now. So, I am... okay, we have some crime going on right now, so let's first take a look at that. Okay, so we do need the police station on this industrial park. I like Turkish, Chinese, and Lebanese food. Also pizza from time to time. Oh, so that was Turkish cuisine. I've never tried Turkish cuisine before. Oh wait, maybe if you would consider kebabs. I've tried kebabs before. Oh, we've got 8 viewers. Thank you guys so much to all of you. Let me check on how many views the stream has. We've got 56 views. Thank you guys so much because we've now hit 50 views. Okay, the police siren is getting annoying. Wait, I just have to double check on the fire. I think a fire could start here any moment. Oh yeah, shawarma. I love shawarma. I remember when this Roblox game called Shawarma worked. What was that game called? Where you have to work on a shawarma shack? Shawarma kiosk or something? I already forgot the name. But basically when that Roblox game became famous or popular, shawarmas were like one of my biggest cravings. Yeah, I enjoyed kebabs as well. Hold on, I just need a break. Alright, I'm back. You've never had shawarma, you should try shawarma. It's like beef and then it has this sauce and it has onions, cucumbers. I think there's tomatoes as well and then cheese. Very nice. Like back then I would eat that for lunch. I wish, but my family are broke. Okay, so I'm just gonna expand this up until probably over here, because I realized that I can't keep on just building bits by bits because I'm struggling with the planning a lot. So this is already an 8x8, so this is already an 8x8. When did you have 435 XP? You think every chat now counts for XP? Or maybe it's because you came back to the live. I have quite an international audience now. I have viewers from Romania, Australia, Indonesia. All of those countries end with an A as well. It's a coincidence. My favorite city in Australia would be Sydney. Not really because it's the most popular, but I also love Melbourne. I really love looking at, skylines and buildings and cities. Because, I've mentioned before that I really love a lot of urban planning stuff. Hello, TJ. Are you related to LJ? I would assume you two are related because you have similar nicknames, and you called out LJ for calling your family broke. I think that's the funniest interaction in this live stream right now. That's what makes us broke. Oh, so you're brothers with him. You mentioned you also had a sister. Are you guys like a big family? By the way, TJ, welcome to the channel, welcome to the live stream. Oh wait, I had auto join turned on. How many viewers do we have? Oh, we now have 10 people on the poll. And we have 63 views on this episode. Thank you guys so much. No, it's just me, my brother, LJ, and my mom. And grandparents and cousins and aunt and uncle. Thanks. So some sort of like extended family. You guys like live on the same farm? LJ told me earlier that you guys were in the farm. change this to something different. By the way, if you guys watched the live stream from Friday, I mentioned that I will be watching the Backrooms movie. I actually watched the Backrooms movie yesterday. For me, it's gonna be a 10 out of 10. You don't know what to say anymore? Well, you can keep on watching without chatting. It's alright. If you guys know the Backrooms, chat it on the live stream. Yeah, me, LJ, and my mom are all living together, and technically, yeah, we live on a farm. It's awesome. We have 2 cats, 13 ducks. That's a lot of ducks. 3 hens, 1 rooster, 4 sheep, and 3 geese. That's quite a variety of animals. Do you guys know the Backrooms? Let me know. Because I actually just... Oh, you're in the Backrooms right now. Surprisingly, there's signal there. Yeah, I watched the movie yesterday. It was very cool, very nice. I'd give it a 10 out of 10. I'm actually looking forward to the sequel because 𝐀𝐫𝐪𝐮, also known as 𝐀𝐫𝐪𝐮 on YouTube, he mentioned that he would love to create a sequel, and I would love to see that because I have a lot of questions about the film, especially with its ending. So I think the film's ending could be answered with a sequel, but we'll have to wait. But yeah, I hope I'm not spoiling much, but I really enjoyed the film. Actually, that was my first movie in 7 years watching in a cinema. The last cinema that I watched back in 2019 was Avengers Endgame. So I really enjoyed having the Backrooms as my comeback movie in cinema. You can never have too many. I'm so sorry for the voice cracks. You can never have too many ducks, and I have heard of the Backrooms, and the internet here is really bad. But it's working right now, that's nice. Yeah, it's nice that you can actually watch the live stream. Because I think the live stream lags for some people because earlier it lagged. And that actually got me worried. Because the live stream has lagged before. I actually experienced a live stream crash on the previous live stream, and the live stream had to stop for like 10 minutes because I had to fix it. Okay, I'm actually liking how this is taking shape. I would love to connect all of these rows to here. Yeah, I actually got scared because yeah, the live stream crashed. But actually, I did expect the crash to happen because I've been live streaming for like around 3 hours when it crashed. The live stream ended up being 4 hours. Yeah, it was a very long live stream. The last thing I watched in the cinema was the 𝐴𝐵𝐷𝐸𝐿𝐼𝐻 movie? That sounds familiar. Was that the Star Wars movie? Star Wars... Oh yeah, that was the Star Wars movie. Avengers Endgame was nice, yeah. I watched it in 2019 in a cinema. And then after that, because of the pandemic, I wasn't able to watch a movie in the cinema. I was actually supposed to watch the Minecraft. My voice is cracking. I was actually supposed to watch the Minecraft movie back in last year, but I ended up just skipping it because a lot of people mentioned that they were watching it for the experience and not really for the movie, and I don't think I was able to enjoy that. Last thing I watched was Sheep Detectives. It was the greatest movie ever. I actually haven't heard of that, but I'd love to see that. But yeah, if you guys want a horror movie, I would recommend the Backrooms movie. Not really in a way that blazing it, but if you've watched the original web series, you would definitely understand the movie. There's a lot of hidden references, and weirdly enough, when I was watching the movie, it was actually making me smile. I have really been waiting for so long to watch a movie in the cinema, and I can't believe that it was the Backrooms. It was awesome, and I loved the Winter Lamb. I'm really curious about that movie. I've never heard of that. But I did do a quick search of it, and it looks like it actually has quite a great ratings. I'm really curious about it now. Change this to a 4-lane road. I think I should. It was so sad and also so cute. Yeah, you talking about the movie makes me really curious about it. So I'd love to check that movie out soon. How long have we been streaming? I haven't checked. I think we've been streaming for almost 3 hours. But yeah, I think once we finish this area, we're gonna be able to reach the 15,000 citizens goal. But right now I'm thinking if I should. Yeah, you should watch it, and if you like talking sheep. I think I'm gonna do it like that instead. Okay, I'm just gonna fast forward and then pause. As another idea popped up to my mind. Yeah, I prefer the sharp angles of the country road for this part. Wait, never mind. But I just like the sharp edges on the road over here. But I think I'm just gonna go with the diagonal one. Oh wait, that's the one way. Okay. Hello to all of the viewers out there. We have 6 viewers now. Thank you guys for watching and joining. Again, I really appreciate every single one of you guys. Okay, so we did lose some buildings over there, But the thing is, I think I don't like it. I don't like how they're sticking out to the road. I'm gonna do the same thing that I did with the buffer thingy. And I would also love to see a lot of pedestrians walking around. So yeah, I'm gonna do it like that. 5 burger. Oh wait, I haven't read this one. Oh yeah, also when you can search up 𝗵𝗲𝗨, it's an animal. I'm gonna search that. Hopefully it's not something bad. Oh wait, it is an animal. They look familiar. Oh, bear cats. They're also known as bear cats. That's why it looks familiar. Speaking of the number 5, we have 5 viewers right now. Hello to every single one of you. Thank you guys so much for joining the live stream. I'm just sort of building a pedestrian zone over here. Looks like a lot of you guys are still watching. So sorry about my voice. When I talk for a very long time, my voice degrades. Alright, I'm back. My voice is cracking again. But you have to go now. Thanks for joining, LJ. And thanks for inviting your brother as well. Thanks for joining. I hope you can have a great time ahead in the future. Again, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Really had fun with the interactions. I really like your city so far. Also, your voice is fine. Thank you. I actually got nervous with my voice reveal because I started this channel back in 2022 without my voice. But when I started live streaming, I struggled interacting a lot. A lot of viewers were really leaving the live stream because I wasn't interacting with them. And it was difficult having to interact with chatting. It takes a lot of time. So it's a great thing that you guys are fine with my voice. Thank you guys so much. Okay, I have to change this. I'm actually quite worried that this episode, the tripling the population, might actually be a 3-part episode because we still haven't reached the goal. It's been like how many hours and I still don't have the 15,000 people. we've now got 12 people voting on the poll. And it looks like many of you guys are chill and doing amazing, and some of you guys are not doing as fine, but again, hopefully you guys can have a great time in the future. Yeah, I get it, it's tough putting yourself out there, not knowing how people will react, but either way, you're doing great. Thank you so much. One of the reasons why I revealed my voice was I wanted to tell my viewers that I was trying to build a community, and I just really wanted to use my voice to be able to build that community. The terraforming is becoming expensive now because, yeah, we've built quite a large artificial beach already. So this is 9 by 9. 9 by 9. So I'm not gonna split it up. So it's a great thing we have that much. You know what? I'm gonna split it up. I like that. Or maybe not. Because I want the pavement to go like that. Where is the diagonal road? Hello to all of the viewers. We have 4 viewers. Thank you guys so much for joining. Shout out to all of you watching right now. We have quite an international audience. We have people from Australia, we have people from Romania, Indonesia, Philippines. Surprisingly, I still don't have any viewers in America, I think. Yeah, well, you have to start somewhere for your kind of content. You're doing really well. I haven't seen many people do this game. Also, I'm sorry if I at any point come across as rude. I am autistic and ADHD. Oh, that's alright. It's alright, being autistic and being ADHD, because, I support you guys, because it's not easy, and the world is very judgmental with people like you guys, and I've really supported a lot. I know a lot of other people with who are also autistic and also have ADHD, and I just don't like that a lot of people are making it as a joke, and a lot of people struggle with it. They have their own sufferings, and people that make jokes out of it and make fun of it just don't understand it from people who actually have it. But yeah, you're not rude. I've actually found you cool. It's been great seeing your interactions on stream. Yeah, I do hope that other people can, instead of hating you, guys, they can help you guys, because you know sometimes they don't understand that the world doesn't revolve around those people. The world also revolves around people like you guys. So yeah, I'm just really here. I just really want to support you guys, and that's one of the reasons why I really want to use my voice, because if I want to build a community, then I should be open-minded and make people aware that there are actually people out there with autism and ADHD, OCD, and those kinds of things are not bad. I just really hope that, people would treat everyone equally. YouTube can be hard on timid people. I am one of them. Thank you, that means a lot. Building a community is hard, but if you get the right people, it's so cool watching it grow. And hate to talk on YouTube videos. Yeah, that's also one of the reasons why that, I wanted to build a community on YouTube, because I wanted, everyone to be a part of it, all of the good people out there to become a part of it, and, I don't want, bad people being part of our community. So, I just really hope that you guys can become, a good part of the good community. Hopefully we can all support each other in this community, and let's all be open-minded with these kinds of issues. Like, as I've mentioned earlier, these kinds of issues are not, these are not jokes, they're not supposed to be something to make fun of. Also, I'm so sorry about the background music. It's the music from the game, and I think the timing of it is not great right now. Yeah, well, I hope I'm alright addition to the community, and I am. Yeah, anyone can join the community as long as, you're a good person and that you don't make fun of other people just because they have something else that you don't have. And I also want to hopefully educate other people with many of these kinds of talks. A lot of people out there needs to be educated about these kinds of stuff. Since I've met a lot of people, they make fun of those kinds of things that they think is a joke, but in reality it's not supposed to be. It's alright, I can actually understand what you guys are trying to say, even if it's like incorrect. By the way, you guys, how do you guys think it looks right now? I think I'm just gonna stop around here, but I'm still gonna prepare it for future expansions. But so far, I am very much satisfied with how it looks. I hope you guys find it cool as well. Yeah, I don't like making fun of people because you never know their backstory. I myself have had a rough backstory, but I hope people can accept more. Yeah, that's one thing that I haven't mentioned before. acceptance. No, you have to accept everyone. But of course, you know, you don't have to accept the bad people. Like, we're all humans, we're all different. I don't get why, you know, there should be on other people just because they're different and they don't see them as something quote-unquote usual. There are a lot of bad people, their hate is from their past story. Some sort of like villain arc. I also forgot to mention, you know, it's a great thing that we now have, you know, awareness months, awareness days for those kinds of stuff. You know? Because, you know, they're a part of the same world that we all live in. So I don't get why they have to be left out. I just saw people on the beach and didn't see them before, the umbrellas. Yeah, we've built this beach over here. It's an artificial beach. I'm not sure if you've heard of the backstory behind this beach. It's inspired by Abu Dhabi in the UAE and Brazil and Miami and Florida. Although I do have to take more inspirations from real life places because I keep on building randomly and without like any proper inspiration, and I kind of don't like it when I'm building randomly. So I think that bus coverage is alright now. Abu Dhabi. Oh, it's cool. Thank you. You can go on Google Maps. Yeah, I've spent a lot of my time on Google Maps back then. Okay, wait. I think this is how the north, east, south, west. So this is supposed to be north. This is supposed to be north, east, southwest. It's supposed to be west. I'm just gonna rename. So this is okay. Where is it? The other. Okay, I'm just gonna look for the bus stops because I like to rename them for realism. Okay, so we have Cemetery North. We have this one, Abu Dhabi. I'm gonna rename this one as well. Where's the other one? We all do. Anyone playing building games love Google Maps? I actually used to watch this YouTuber. I forgot his name, but I think he's from New Zealand or Australia. I think he's from New Zealand or Australia. $2.20. I think that's his name. And he used to take a lot of inspiration from Google Maps, you know, from real life places. Then we're gonna name these as New Abu Dhabi. I had a shower just before and how my pillow is wet from my hair and now I'm mad at the water. I think you shouldn't really sleep with wet, or like lie down on with wet hair, because I think it's gonna smell, and I think it's gonna like make some bacteria. I think. 𝗀𝗵𝗲𝐻𝐺. What is this again? I'm just gonna name this one East 𝗀𝗵𝗲, and then East, North, East, and then I have to go now. Had fun. Bye. Goodbye, and thank you for joining and interacting. And thanks for having fun. And hopefully you can have a great time ahead. I know, but I'm so comfy. I will wash and share my pillow tomorrow. It's a good thing that you're still. It's still a good thing that you're comfy. Have I renamed this? Called Abu Dhabi extension. Okay, so I think I've named all of the bus stations now. So I'm just gonna fix the bus routes before I start. So this route would be okay, so I just realized that I'm gonna split the bus route from here and here. But they do have to have some sort of meeting point. Oops. So I'm gonna look for a meeting point of these bus stops. So I'm trying to look for a spot right now. I'm from Australia. What about you? How long have you been working on your city? It's really big and so cool. I think I haven't revealed my country yet. I'm actually from the Philippines. And I've been working on this city for about a week now. This is the 5th episode in general, if I am correct with that. So I'm gonna build a bus stop over here as sort of the meeting point. Where is that? Let's see. Can I build a diagonal bus road? Okay, I can't build a diagonal bus road. I'm actually surprised that I have more viewers from international countries. I don't have a lot of viewers from the Philippines. Oh wait, I didn't rename that. The meeting point. I'm gonna name it the meeting point because this is gonna be where the two bus routes will meet. Because it's not great to have like okay, I'm not gonna rename it. Oh, that's amazing. I don't know how much about the Philippines. Did I spell that right? Don't worry. I know it's the Philippines. I don't know. So it's double P. So it's 𝐶hILLIPPINES. But it's alright. You tried your best. I don't see it. I don't think this is efficient. Yeah, this is not efficient. Oh, okay, thank you. So it's Philippines. Yeah, that's the correct spelling. Trying to get these bus routes correctly and as efficient as I can. So it doesn't seem to be as effective as I imagined it would be. So it's gonna go there, then this one's gonna go here, then this one's gonna go there. Then I think this one could go here and then okay. Okay, so cool, thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna add point 3, 4, 5. So that's the new bus route. Arqutopia buses. So it's going to be ping pong route. Change color. I'm gonna change the color of it to be green this time. Then I'm gonna set the vehicle to it. I think I'm just gonna assign 3. We can afford 4 new buses for a total of 8 buses. Hello to all of the 2 viewers watching right now. Oh, we actually have 95 views now on this episode. Thank you so much for all of the views and for all of the likes. Thank you so much to all of you. Okay, so we now have the bus system done. I think it's finally time to go back here. I'm so sorry, I'm going to have to go now. It's currently 8:46 p.m. where I am, so it's almost time for me to go to bed. I can probably stay for another 5 minutes, so it's alright. I enjoyed the interactions that you had on the stream, and still thank you so much for joining and for sticking around and watching. Thank you to you and your brother for watching the live stream. I finally have viewers from Australia. Okay, so I'm just looking if I don't think this is a nice way of doing this. Okay, wait, maybe it is fine. Maybe I should split it up again. Yeah, I'm gonna split it up so that it's not too crowded. Alright, just gonna put down the yellow boxes again. Oh wait, no, this is wrong. Over here. Did I put... oh wait. Did I put a pavement over here? Oh wait, that's a road, not a pavement. I'm gonna extend that over there. I almost forgot to put down the concrete. Okay. And what else am I missing? That's alright, I hope I can make your next live whenever the next one is. I'm probably gonna live stream again tomorrow. I'm trying to maximize my free time right now. I'm still on vacation. Okay, we now have the water ready. And what else am I missing? I feel like I'm still missing some stuff. Okay, so I'm just gonna double check that this one's ready for the boxes. Okay, so I'm gonna download a road decoration pack and the feature so that I can decorate these roads. Because they all look nice. I'm gonna remove the trees in the middle because I want them to look like these roads are newly built. But don't worry you guys, I'm gonna fill them with parks and trees and nature in the future. Because I always mention that I love to have a lot of trees in the city. Where is the concrete again? Hello to the three viewers. Thanks for joining. Hello. Alright, so Alright, goodbye. Have a great day too, and thank you for the support. So I'm gonna try to live stream tomorrow, and see you there. So we need to build parks, but at the same time we need services. So we need a big high school. How large is the coverage of the elementary school? Elementary school? I think I can work with that. Or maybe I could build it over here instead. Yeah, I'm gonna build this over here. And then I'm just gonna clear out this block so that I can have some sort of vision on how I'm gonna decorate that. And cobblestone, as usual, I like to have the cobblestone terrain surrounding the big elementary school. And the big high school is going to be here. I prefer that. Can you fit it somewhere over here? So we are gonna miss a small spot, so I'm just gonna put this over here. So that looks nice. Okay, what else? We need a fire department. How large is the coverage of this? Does this have an upgrade? No, this doesn't have the upgrade. Although this one is much more cheaper, has a huge radius, and has helicopters. I think I'm fine with this one. Yeah, I'm fine with this one. So I'm gonna move this. By the way, I'm so sorry for the flashing lights. I'm trying to look for a place where I can build. Okay, which one is better? This police department or the other one? Okay, this one is much bigger though. But it does fit over here on this block. By the way, I need the hospital as well. I think this hospital has much bigger coverage. How about this hospital? Okay, I'm gonna go with this hospital. Although I do have to focus on the fire departments and the police first. So I think it's nice to have the police over here. Or maybe over here. Yeah, I think it's nice to have the police department over here. Then the fire department over here. There we go. We've still got one viewer. Hello to you. Thanks for joining. Thanks for sticking around. Okay, so it's time for the hospital. So, okay, so before I do that, I'm gonna just place down the zones because I need to see how I need to cover this district with the hospital. So let's see. I kind of don't like that. It's all dense residential. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to Okay, I'm gonna lose a lot of people once I do this, but I'm gonna have to change this to regular residential, as I would love to have the old city to be low dense, although I'm gonna keep that one as dense. Then probably gonna have this one as regular residential, since we have the city hall in the middle and I want the city hall to not be covered up too much. Oh wait, this is removed though. Although I will have to keep this as dense residential because it's gonna look weird having a gap. Oh wait, this is military zone. This is dense, this is dense. Although again, this road is temporary. This is too much residential over here, so probably gonna have this one as fully commercial. This is dense commercial and then this is regular commercial. Then for over here, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it. But this time, let us now check on how we should cover the city with a hospital. Okay, I'm gonna go with this hospital. Oh wait, I almost forgot the... Where is that? Sports. Yeah, I almost forgot the swimming pool. Although, where am I gonna put this? I think I could put it over here, like in the middle. Well, let's see about that. Wait, where is I'm gonna have to do quite a lot of gonna be sandstone tile. Okay, I'm currently thinking of how I'm gonna work with this. This is gonna be the middle. So that's how it's gonna look. Then the pole will be there. And then I'm gonna have the same gradient over here, which is the sandstone. Sandstone over here. Stone like that. Although I think that's a bit too much, but let's see. Ooh, I can have some sort of little place over here. Little park maybe? And then where's the rocky sand? Sand over here, and the regular sand over here. There we go. Okay. And then we're gonna build back the beach over here. Ooh, that looks kinda nice. I believe we have unlocked the marina. I think I can put that over here. Oh yeah. Okay, sandstone tiles. Then this okay, so I'm just gonna have how I want it to be. Oh, hello to the two viewers. Welcome to the live and welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining. How do I need to build this? Okay, so I can have just one of marina sticking out, like that. I'm gonna have that over here. Then, ooh. Excited how this is gonna look once you press play. And hello to the two viewers, welcome to the channel, welcome to the live stream, thank you for joining. Hoping that you guys can stick around and enjoy. So I'm just clearing these out. Not necessarily destroying the trees, I'm gonna replant the trees. And where is Oh wait, this should be... And these two should be crossing each other. Okay. I think I should just have like that. Ooh, hello to the 3 viewers. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Hope that you guys can enjoy and stick around. Okay. Concrete. So most of these is just temporary. I just need to see how the city is gonna look like once everything is built and done. Have this one here, like maybe like this. Be nicer like that. Then I am going to have the pedestrian go over there. I think I have a similar. Okay. Okay, I think we are ready to hit play. We are now ready to see how this is going to look like. Do we have... Oh wait, we don't have the parks yet. We don't have the parks yet, I forgot. Okay, so we do need to build a park before we actually start to play. Should I build this part? Oh, why does it like that? Why does it look like that? Looks weird. Yeah, I have to look for a park that I can build. To build a park. Okay, so I need to build a park over here. So again, these are just temporary. I just need them so that, you know, once everything starts building, I can have an overview of everything. I think for the city hall, I like these water fountains much better. So we now have coverage for parks over here. Although I think I need a little bit of a small park over there. Okay, so I'm just gonna put down over there. Then, okay, over here, I'm gonna put a bit of a small little park over here. What can I build on here? Probably a tree park. I think a tree park would be nice over here. Although we do have some sort of orange area over there, I think that's gonna be fine. let us just double check everything before we hit play. But of course, no pollution and oops. Okay, we got autosave happening. So we're not gonna get any noise. Now the healthcare over here, we're gonna wait for that. Okay, we have the police over there, we're gonna wait for that as well, and the fire. Got the parks. We don't need any parks here we don't need parks here over here yet. Okay, I finally said it. Because we don't have any zones over there. And we're going to have sports over here. Although I do have to see if it's gonna be enough to cover these areas. Low education is over there, high education is over there. We've checked the coverage of both. We don't have culture yet, but we're gonna have, okay, we do have the management already. We don't have any religion already, yet. Okay, I keep on zooming out. We have bus transport over here. We don't have trains yet. And I think, okay, how about nature? We've got some nature. Do you think we can now finally, after I don't even know how long I've been streaming, but ooh, we've now hit 100 views already, 103 views. Thank you guys so much. Alright, in honor of 100 views on this episode, we are now going to see how this new area of the city will look like in 3, 2, 1. Hopefully everything would go well. Hopefully with this new area we can hit our goal of 15,000 citizens. Okay, so before the stream ends, we're just gonna wait for this area to build, and then I'm gonna end the stream after that. We are having a bit of a water crisis already. So where are our buildings? Okay. So I'm just gonna increase this before I continue with watching the time lapse of the growth of this area. I think this view is fine. So the game is in fast forward, so we're gonna wait for this whole area to grow. Thank you guys so much for joining and for watching. Now we reached this point of the episode of this chill stream. So now and we finally hit 10,000 people, and we now have unlocked the cylinder building. And I'm gonna build that very much soon. And we're just gonna wait to see if this area will be enough for the city to hit 15,000 people. Alright, before we continue, we're just gonna unlock our new city rank, which is city rank 16. We now have we're now a large metropolis, and we now have the big city hall, and we now have the Chrysler building. So I'm gonna build those in a later episode. Hello to all of the viewers watching right now. We have 2 viewers. Thank you guys so much for joining and for watching. I hope that you guys can enjoy, that you guys can stick around. Just currently waiting to hit the 15,000 people goal for the city. We now have 11,000 people. I think this area is going to be enough for the 15,000 people. Hello to the 2 viewers, thank you for joining. Look at how much money we're producing. 40,000. So we're just gonna wait for this to grow, for this area to build up and grow. Do you think it's enough for the 15,000 people goal of the city before this episode ends? And any minute now we're going to be able to hit 11,500 people, and we just hit it. It looks like people are upgrading. Do you think that I would have to build more industrial in the future soon? We are getting close to 12,000 people now. That was the previous goal, 12,000 people, and then I had to increase it to 13,000, and now we will now wait for 15,000 people. And I think any minute we're going to be able to hit 12,000 people. And just hit 12,000 people. So the city's population is growing quite fast, and that's very nice. Although we do have to wait for more people to move in, for more businesses to open, and for more of the industry to expand. But so far we are in the good. We do have quite a demand for industrial right now, and when industrial demand increases, so does the residential demand. So let us wait if more people will move into our city, and hopefully we can reach 15,000. If we can't reach 15,000, then 13,000 would still be nice. And it looks like we're getting some upgrades. And we got quite a big building over here. We got this red building with the gold accents. I think any minute now we're also going to be able to hit 13,000, which is also one of the... Oh, we're getting quite an upgrade boom. It's satisfying to see when the citizens are upgrading their buildings. That means that they are satisfied with the city and that they would like to upgrade and move into our city. And we've got quite a tall building over there. We've got some sort of yellowish brownish building. Pretty tall. It also matches the other building next to it, the red one, with the white base and the gold accents. So the lower part seems to be developing, the middle part is sort of, it's a bit stagnant, I think. I mean, it is a small area to build, so we're gonna have to wait for those people to upgrade. I think we're gonna get hit with another wave, and we're gonna hit 13,000 people any minute now, and any second now, and we hit 13,000. 14,000 people, as well as a new city rank, which is small conurbation. Conurbation? I don't know how to properly pronounce this. That is city rank 17, so we are now going to wait 14,000 and then 15,000. I currently don't know how long I've been streaming, but I would say I've been streaming for about 3 hours now. Ooh, hello to the 3 viewers. You are currently watching a time-lapse of the city. We're waiting for the city to hit 15,000 people, so hopefully you guys can stick around and enjoy this time-lapse of the city's growth and building. Okay, so the city's growth seems to be slowing down, but I am satisfied with the 13,000 people that we got, since that was the original goal. But again, you can see they're still upgrading, so we just need to wait for them to upgrade. Let me check. We now have 106 views on this episode. Thank you guys so much for joining and for watching. Although I haven't checked out how many likes, we now have 6 likes on this episode. Thank you guys so much. Our like goal is 10, but I am still grateful for every single like of this episode. They're upgrading again, so we're gonna wait on more people to move into the city, and we're making quite a lot of money. I would love to use a lot of this money for the future episodes. On the next episode, I will be finishing up this district and focusing on some of the small details that were left behind on the old city. But so far, so good. We are almost the 14,000 mark, and we just had a wave of upgrades, which is quite nice to see. So the population does fluctuate when the demand fluctuates, but okay, we're back at 13,500 people, and we are just waiting for 14,000 people now. This area, I think, has not fully upgraded, so I think we can still be able to reach the 15,000 people goal, and so we'll wait for that. Right now, the song playing is from the SimCity 4 soundtrack, original soundtrack. I added some of the songs from the original soundtrack of SimCity 4 because I think it really fits TheoTown, and I just love the soundtrack of SimCity 4. And it looks like we've got quite a tall building upgrading over there, making it blue. I would love to see the commercial area to grow. like we're going to be able to hit 14,000 people now. Or maybe not. Okay, we are going to be able to hit 14,000 people, and any second now we're going to be able to hit 14,000 people. And okay, the population is fluctuating again, but we're still gonna wait for 15,000 people that we wanted to have for this episode. So I'm gonna live stream for probably another 5 minutes, but we're still gonna wait for 15,000 people. But if we don't reach 15,000 people on the last 5 minutes of this live stream, are going to end the live stream on whatever amount of people we stuck with, and we unlock another city rank, and we have the conurbation rank, city rank now, and we've unlocked monorail as well as the Willis Tower, and I believe we're now at city rank 18. So I think, oh, we have a fire. Okay, we got a little bit of a fire problem. I think it's actually the fire department wasn't enough. I think that's too much. Maybe 105 instead. Do 105%. And we're back to the time lapse. And we hit 14,000 people. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for joining, for watching, for interacting. Thank you guys so much for every single like of this chill stream and episode. Thank you guys for sharing the live stream. We got a couple of people, some people sharing the live stream earlier. Thank you guys so much. And thank you guys for every single subscriber. And thank you guys so much for every single view. It looks like we hit 111 views, although we do have to wait for the final number later. But thank you guys so much for more than 100 views on this chill stream and episode. And I think we also hit 7 peak concurrent viewers earlier, so thank you guys so much for joining. So thank you guys so much for joining, for watching, for sticking around. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope that you guys can have an amazing time, a great time ahead. So thank you. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys can like, share, and subscribe. It would really mean a lot to me, to the channel, and to the community. I hope to grow a community that all of the good people can be a part of. And before I end the live stream and show you guys a bit of a cinematic view of the city, I'm just gonna clear this cemetery. So, okay, that's too much. Okay, here. I think that is a nice view. I think we might actually be able to hit 15,000, but I am now going to turn off my mic. And again, thank you guys so much for everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys can like and subscribe. Thank you for joining. Thank you for interacting. I hope that you guys enjoyed and that you guys can have an amazing time and a great time ahead. So I will now turn off my mic and I will end the live stream on the 3-hour mark.